Great morning, great morning. How are y'all doing on this Monday morning? It is November the 18th, 2024. I am feeling blessed and highly favored. How are y'all doing on this particular morning? Welcome to the Kimmy's Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, if this is the first time you have tuned into the Kimmy's Morning Show, I want to formally welcome you here. I want to ask you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button on good faith that we will bring you excellent, exciting content and truthful content too. Because around here at Kimmy's World, we deal with facts. Anyway, for those of you all who are a part of the Kimmy gang, I want to formally welcome you here. Make sure you hit the like button and share this broadcast. Each and every one of you all know that in order to run a show as I run on 5 days a week, it costs money. So if you all just watch the live and share, engage, that will help me bring in revenue so I can continue to run this channel. Also, if you would like to send donations to the Kimmy's Morning Show, you can look below on the little banner that's running. It tells you where to send your cash apps to. They are greatly appreciated, child. Anything will help. You can even send $1. I said, oh, like my husband says, it is more than you had. Let's go ahead and cut the music this morning. I feel absolutely amazing. Let's see who we have in the chat this morning. We have Danielle. That's my sister. Great morning to you, Queen. Thanks for tuning in. Also, we have everybody tuning in from Facebook. I want to formally welcome you here. If you are watching from Facebook, you know, in order to support this channel, you can share the broadcast, like it, engage in the comment area, and also stars are available, and that helps me to make more content. I'm here for 74. She said, Grand Rising, Kimmy, about to punch out. Listening. All right, then. She must be getting off work. Listen, working that third, what is that, 11 to 7? You probably working that graveyard shift, child. I wouldn't have that shift for nothing in the world. Shout out to everybody who works the graveyard shift. It is hard to go to sleep during the day, isn't it? Anyway, how many of you all watched the Mike Tyson fight on Friday night? Listen, we talked about it on the Kimmy's Morning Show on Friday morning. We talked about how Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul. Now, for those of you all who do not know who Jake Paul is, and I didn't know prior to this fight exactly who he was, but he was a child YouTube star. He started a YouTube channel. He's from Cleveland, Ohio, and he made a lot of money on YouTube. He had a lot of followers. He went on, I believe, and did the Disney show. Some show on Disney, child. He been making his way around social media, around the entertainment industry. So he wanted to have his hand at boxing. He started boxing, not professional fighters, y'all. They were amateur fighters. Some of these were celebrity fighters, or not celebrity fighters, but celebrities. And let me tell y'all something. I'm here for it. Say I watched the fight. Netflix, you will be hearing from me this morning about Buff. Girl, what you talking about, Buff? We might well talk about that now. Child, Netflix was not now you know a TV program broadcast should have had enough bandwidth to hold all these people. Now, y'all know when Showtime used to do the fights back in the day, it wasn't no buffer. And we have a lot more, we have better technology now. Why are we experiencing buffering? I'm talking about everybody was. At first, I thought it was just my TV. I would get back out of it, go out of the fight, come back in, and then it'll play right. It was just horrible. Netflix, y'all need to get yourself together. She said they wasn't prepared at all. Not at all. That was a shock. So we're going to get to it. So y'all know Jake Paul had, he's like a social media influencer. Well, he started doing these fights with celebrities and that of that nature. And he came across and he said, well, I got hair or something on me. He said he's always admired Mike Tyson, right? If y'all watch the Netflix special on Jake Paul and Tyson, you will learn a little bit more about Jake Paul. But child, I don't think we really need to know too much more about Jake Paul. Jake Paul's about that money. You hear me? Because Jake Paul's production company is MVP. He's co-owner. So that's a conflict of interest anyway, because the MVP production was the one who helped promote the daggone fight. MVP was all over the place, right? So we do it. So anyway, so if you watch the Netflix special, you will see how Mike Tyson was fighting. He was training. And y'all know Mike Tyson might be 58 years old, but you better not put your hands on him, because back in the day, that uppercut above the chin will take you clean out. Now, for those of you all who watched the fight, because I watched it and I was mad, I was kind of hurt. Shoot, the ladies did a better job than he did. Man, them ladies did a fight, didn't they? That old girl from Ireland, oh, she fought dirty, didn't she? Doing that, oh, child. Anyway, back to this Mike Tyson thing. So we're going to get to it. I am going to share my screen in just one moment. Let me go ahead and refresh this so I can get the right content. Coco, I'm going to need you to be still over there. I'm going to need you to be still. So for those of you all who know, oh, hey, go to your cage. For those of you I know, Mike Tyson filed bankruptcy in 2013. He's had a lot. He spent what one was it, 9 years in prison for allegedly raping that girl. Okay. So, you know, and he's had his bouts with people using him back in the day. Y'all remember the host of people that used to follow Mike Tyson? Let's not mention Don King. Did everybody forget about who Mike Tyson really was? Well, a lot of people have been grabbing on him for money. He's made so much money throughout his boxing career. Of course, I'm just going to let this play right here, because I want y'all to see this before I get the yapping. We'll come back to it. And then I'm going to show y'all some other stuff too.
What's good? Here comes the hot stepper. I'm a lyrical gangster. What's good?
Hold up a minute. Tedrick Webb, to Derek Webb, said Kimmy is the type of woman that will curse you out, then turn around and ask you what you want to eat. First of all, I wish I had a moderator, but don't block him. Leave him in here. So obviously you don't know who Kimmy's World is, and I will urge you to continue to watch the Kimmy's Morning Show, because then you will get to know who Kimmy really is. Kimmy don't cuss. So what you talking about? Anyway, back to the daggone Fat Joe.
What's good, y'all? Shout out my brother Miami KAR. Wow, look what song they put on, man. Pardon right now. That's crazy. Okay, guys. I'm talking. I'm marinating. This is the recap. I am Mike Tyson. He's 58 years old. The best looking 58-year-old in the universe. But that's 2 years from 60 years old. The man come from nothing. He made it. Made $1 billion, and 95 to 98% of that money got stolen from him. Are y'all ready? Put some fire signs if y'all ready to hear the recap. Because I ain't been on live in a minute. And this talk might be sensational. It might be too much. Okay? You know I'm on Stars. You know I got the show Fat Joe Talks, nothing but icons, legends. I don't know if y'all been watching that. If y'all ain't been watching it, you robbing yourself of cultural moments. Babyface, T.I., Lotto, Mary J. Blige. Every week is iconic.
Come on, Fat
Every week.
Joe.
I am
Get
not
with the
playing. It came from
program.
you. God bless you guys. If I ain't never go on my live and have the Fat Joe, the big show, I wouldn't have a TV show. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. But this type of talk is what got me on TV. And I ain't gonna lie, the TV bags are different. They just, y'all know, y'all see what's going on. Like, let's not, this is from 92. Like, y'all see what's going on, right? I love you guys, right? Nobody loves you guys more than me. Nobody got businesses in the hood like me. Nobody gives back every day. Okay? Nobody gives back every single day of their life. Somebody needs a favor. Somebody needs to hold something. Somebody's getting thrown out their house. Somebody's mother died. Somebody's this. Nobody gives back like me. Please. I don't brag. I don't tell people, but nobody like me. Okay? Now, fire signs if you ready. I am Mike Tyson is 58 years old. One of the greatest fighters in the world. We love him. We love him. We're going to love him till we die. My Uncle Feo we all love him. Everybody loves Iron Mike Tyson, right?
Period.
But he's had a fucked up past. And they stole all his money, guys. They stole all his money. He's 58 years old. Do we think if he was a billionaire and he had crazy money, he would be fighting somebody at 58? No. I've been hearing all the talk. Everybody saying, yo, the fight, it wasn't Mike. He's 58 years old. 2 years from 60. When I was a kid, my Uncle Angel came to visit my mother, and I was just a kid sitting on the benches.
So we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Fat Joe talked too much. Basically, he's saying if Mike Tyson wasn't as old as he is and hasn't gone through financial woes the way that he has, that he would not be fighting Jake Paul. Now, as I continue to do research, because y'all know me, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna continue to do research about this fight. Now, for those of you all who did not watch the Netflix special or have not been following Mike Tyson as he was training 2 days prior to the fight, Mike Tyson knocked out his trainer. Now, if y'all remember in the fight, Mike Tyson was running around that thing like he was scared of Jake Paul. That ain't Mike Tyson. Let me play this video and put some things in perspective for y'all. All right.
Do a little bit of research and stuff after this Mike Tyson fight, and my big bro, he hit me up, just let me know. Due to the contract, Mike Tyson was not allowed to use any type of uppercuts, which made a lot of sense. I know quite a few of us were looking at him like, why is he not moving like he was during training? He didn't hit the signature Mike Tyson, hit him in the side, open him up, then uppercut, knock his ass out. He wasn't doing none of that because it's in the contract. He was not allowed. Also, it had to go the distance. Anything that was 3 rounds or lower, Mike Tyson would get a fraction of the money. So in order for him to get close to the 20 mil or the whole 20 mil, it needed to last at least 7 rounds. It had to go at least 6 rounds. The 7 round to 8 round, that's when you get the 20 mil, which makes a lot of sense. So I know a lot of us like, man, that was a gimmick, which it was. I mean, I think we all came to that conclusion, but shout out to Mike, 20 mil.
Now, a lot of celebrities Magic Johnson, for one, said that it was really disheartening. It kind of made him upset to see Mike Tyson at 58 in that ring fighting the way he was, because he remembered Mike Tyson in his prime. He went to every Mike Tyson fight. But see, Magic Johnson, Mike Tyson ain't got the coin that you got. You know? Mike Tyson got his 20 mil, and from what I heard, Jake Paul was supposed to give him an additional $10 million. So he came off with an extra $30 million payday. Now, Jake Paul, he got $80 million that night. Why would Jake Paul get more money than Mike Tyson? Because Jake Paul Production Company was the one who was producing the thing, promoting it. Okay? All right, I got a few more other things to pop off. Y'all just hold on just a second. While y'all are waiting in the comment area, please go ahead and hit the like button. Now, like I said, a lot of celebrities had a lot to say about this fight. The Game actually took, for those of y'all don't know, The Game is a rapper. He took to Instagram. He said, he basically say, I see all these weird celebrity bleeps saying Mike look bad. This was sad and disgusting, etc. Y'all goofy. I saw a 58-year-old legend go 8 rounds with a 27-year-old in front of the world in a sold-out football stadium and walk away with $20 million. His dignity and yet another achievement, he said, was only for him. I'm proud of you, champ. Shoot, I'm proud of him too. Go get the bag. Piers Morgan said prime Mike Tyson would have destroyed Jake Paul in 90 seconds. A 58-year-old Tyson went 8 rounds against a much fitter and very capable boxer. Have to say, first of all, Jake Paul is not a boxer. Let's not get it twisted. He's not a boxer, not a professional boxer. If Jake Paul was a professional boxer, how come he didn't fight the heavyweight champion of the world now? Not an older person. Mock him all you like, but Mike's got half the heart of a lion, balls of steel, and will always be an absolute legend. I totally agree. Here's what Magic Johnson said. He said, just sad, shaking my head. I cut it off because I couldn't watch it anymore. It's sad to see Mike Tyson like this because I went to every Tyson fight. This fight tonight was not great for boxing. It was great for a big bag, a big bank. A lot of people were disappointed in this fight, but they set out to do exactly what they wanted to do, was make a big bag, a big bank. What y'all think about that? I know a lot of people are saying the exact same thing. This was just a payday. Shoot, even my 7-year-old was quite disappointed in watching that fight. All right, let's move right along this morning. There are a lot of news that we need to cover. So apparently the daughter of Malcolm X, civil rights activist, sues the FBI child, the CIA, and the NYPD for $100 million over his 1965 assassination. Claims they knew about the plot to unalive him, but did nothing to stop it. Woo! So apparently, Ben Crump, a civil rights attorney, claimed the purpose of the lawsuit is to answer questions surrounding the murder, paint an accurate history of the events, and bring reparations to the family. During a press conference, Crump stated, "We believe that all conspired to assassinate Malcolm X, one of the greatest thought leaders of the 20th century. For decades, many people have suggested the government was aware and allowed it to happen, especially after the Talmage, higher than a member of the Nation of Islam, confessed in court to being one of the 3 assassins." Ooh, let me run this to Ben Crump's page. Y'all hold on just a minute. Hold on just a second. Let me pull this up because I'm sure there's more. Hold on just a second, y'all. Okay, that's what I thought. Boom. Let me go ahead and share the screen right here. Here we go.
Civil rights icon Malcolm X. His family now says law enforcement was involved. Derek Waller reports the family cites the testimony from a man who was there.
Yes, I do believe there'll be further attempts on my life. I know them. They're foaming at the mouth.
Those words from Malcolm X after his home was firebombed would sadly prove true.
Prepared to enter the...
On February 21st, 1965, a WCBS camera crew was there at the Audubon Ballroom in Washington Heights, showing bullet holes in the lectern.
The front door exploding open, an vengeful mob in hot pursuit of a limping, terrified man.
Now, 59 years later, testimony from an eyewitness is shedding light on that mob scene.
He said as he struggled to grab him from getting away, it was as if NYPD was trying to help him escape.
It's part of a new $100 million civil lawsuit against the FBI, CIA, and NYPD, claiming the agencies conspired to allow his assassination to happen. The complaint reading in part, despite knowing the gravity of the threats, the FBI failed to protect Malcolm X, instead actively compromising his safety by arresting his security team days before his assassination. Talmadge Hayer confessed, but two other convicted defendants, the late Thomas Johnson and Norman Butler, who changed his name to Muhammad Aziz, maintained their innocence. They were exonerated in 2021. Aziz, now in his 80s, spent 20 years in prison and was interviewed as part of the Netflix series Who Killed Malcolm X?
If I wanted to do it, I couldn't have done it. So that means they knew what they were doing when they put me in jail.
Those men went to prison wrongfully.
Dang.
And all those undercover agents knew.
Malcolm X, remembered today in the very building where he was murdered, his daughter vowing justice.
Justice for the assassination of our father, and that the truth will be recorded in history.
He was a father, a husband, a community member, but he was also a man who genuinely fought for us.
We reached out to several parties who were being sued, including the FBI and the NYPD. They declined to comment. The city's law department told us they are reviewing the case. I'm Derek Waller, CBS News, New York.
New twist in the...
Wow. Wow. So hopefully, the truth gonna prevail. You know, it don't matter how much you skate around it or whatever, it's going to come out eventually. Just like all this stuff with Diddy is coming out slowly but surely. The stuff with Malcolm X is going to come out. Obviously, the truth is going to be heard. Now, while y'all check this out. So Diddy's supposed to be in jail, right? Y'all know, we discussed this about a few weeks ago about Kalina Harper. She was a part of that group with Diddy and Don and him. Kalina Harper was one of the band members, and she came out and supported him. She did an interview with I don't remember what was the name of the thing, Breakbeat Media. She did an interview with them, and it looked like she was high, right? To me, allegedly, looked like she was high. Actually, it came out on September the 13th. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I tell you, stuff always come out. You can run, but you can't. Investigators allegedly found a note in Diddy's cell indicating that he paid a woman to issue a public statement on his behalf on September the 13th, the same day Kalina Harper posted and supported him. Oh, child. Look at that. And they done posted the receipts when she came out. September the 13th. Now, federal prosecutors dropped a bombshell late Friday, accusing Sean Diddy Combs of pulling jailhouse moves to sway witnesses' testimony in his ongoing legal drama. Locked up on serious charges, including trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution. Prosecutors say Combs has been working overtime to sidestep the rules and get his version of events into the public eye. Now, using tactics as shady as paying for jail phone access and allegedly cutting deals with the witnesses. But the real tea is investigators found a note in his jail cell doing a sweep that hints Diddy might have paid a key witness, known as Witness 2, for her Instagram statement defending him. According to court docs, the note strongly suggests he's been making moves from behind bars to orchestrate a PR spin. Prosecutors claim Diddy's reconnected with Witness 2, who was once a part of his inner circle only after her name popped up in a lawsuit against him earlier this year. Now, her sudden Instagram post shared September 13th came suspiciously after their renewed contact, and investigators aren't buying the coincidence. Child, these people out here, what is going on? Great morning to you. I'm Belle. How you doing, Aunt Belle? Great morning. Anyway, child, ain't that about something? Just like Diddy stuff is coming out. How many of y'all watched that Ray J interview? Or Stunt, as we say. Ray J is a stunt. How many watched the Ray J interview with Pastor Jamal Bryant? Drop down in the comment area. Let me know if you watched the interview. Who watched the interview? I need to know. How many of y'all watched the interview? While y'all sitting there trying to figure out if y'all watched it, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're about to watch some snippets of it this morning. And I'm going to be talking through it, okay? Because some people may not remember some of this stuff.
For you to bounce that off of people who haven't been in that light.
No, it's real. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Yo, so I should go deeper.
Please, let's go scuba diving.
But
so let me press pause right here. So apparently at the beginning of the interview, Ray J, if y'all know Ray J, anytime he does an interview with anyone, even when he went on Drink Champs, he always has his attorney there, right, to tell him what he can say, what he can't say when he's skating too close to things. Because y'all, if you don't remember the situation with Ray J and Kim Kardashian, remember the sex tape that came out? Ray J cannot say certain things. Now, I've always talked about, or always have thought that Kim Kardashian and Ray J orchestrated the sex tape, the scene. They had a whole production staff. We talked about this last week. They had a whole production staff when they recorded it. But the thing was, when they shopped around, Kim Kardashian's mother, allegedly, let me make sure I put this in here. Kim Kardashian's mother, Kris Jenner, had hands on, was all over it, right? So they got picked up to someone who was shopping around. I can't think of the name of the company that bought that sex tape and distributed it to everyone, but both of them got a pretty hefty payday. Kim Kardashian went on to be the Kim Kardashian who we know now. Ray J went on to be the what? Everybody thought of him as the villain. Even with the song that he came out with, I Hit It First. He was talking about Kim Kardashian. He was the bad guy. Both of them were bad guys, Kim Kardashian and Ray J. But like I said, there's a lot of things he can't say. So during this interview that he did with Pastor Jamal Bryant, his lawyer, he had said some things in the interview, and that's why one of the reasons Ray J went live on Instagram, and he was saying that if Pastor Jamal Bryant releases the interview, that it was going to be a problem. He later went on and apologized, said he was sorry for the things he had said. He shouldn't be talking that way to a pastor. And so they went ahead and released the interview on Friday. I do believe a lot of this was clickbait. This was a whole stunt between Pastor Jamal Bryant and Ray J to boost Pastor Jamal Bryant's podcast. And not only that, Ray J has a One Wish movie coming out, and you will hear it in the interview. So let me go ahead and press play and move on.
If I do, now I'm saying this because depending on like the situation I'm in right now, like I could go there, but I might not be able to go there. Meaning I might have to say we can't go where that is because I'm at a crossroads in this situation where it's either truth or it's money. And so I'm choosing truth, but a lot of the team is choosing money.
Yeah.
And so we're at this crossroad where it's like, I want to choose the truth anyway. So it's like, so I don't want to choose the money. But it's messed up because how much money?
Yeah.
You know, how much is it? You know, it's like, I don't want to choose the money, but it's 100 million. I don't want to choose the money, but it's 45 million plus blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I don't want to choose the money because it's 4 million. That ain't enough, right? So am I not choosing the money because it's not enough?
Yeah.
Or do I not choose the money no matter what it is? You get what I'm saying?
I do, but here's the reality.
So a lot of people were saying, even when this interview was airing, that Ray J was saying a whole lot of nothing. I say he said a whole lot. A lot of people may not understand. It could be some young people in the chat that maybe did not understand who Ray J is, was, whatever. One, we had someone in the comment area last week that said Ray J is well connected. He really is, because if y'all think back to the death of Whitney Houston, where was Ray J? Ray J was allegedly in the hotel room when all this popped off. Apparently, allegedly, let me go on and put this in the daggone chat. Allegedly, Ray J and Whitney Houston were dating. Allegedly. Okay. Now, I was on Make It Make Sense YouTube this morning, and there were some things that he brought out that I totally bypassed, like slipped my mind. I don't know what all Ray J is into. I do know the situation with Kim Kardashian, the thing with Whitney Houston. And as he continues to talk through this interview, as people were saying, he's not saying nothing. I want you to think back to some things that he was involved in prior to this interview, years ago.
More people commit suicide who are wealthy than commit suicide that are poor. More people are on behavior modification drugs who are wealthy.
What do you mean behavior modification drugs?
That are dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety.
But what is that? What are the drugs?
Oh, I don't know the drugs.
But you said behavior modification drugs.
I'm not a pharmacist or a psychologist. Then you name them.
I'm trying to understand where they at.
I'm saying the drugs that deal with depression.
So like Xanax.
Okay.
Percocet.
Okay.
What else, Pastor?
Whatever's on Future's last song. Name them.
Yeah.
Name them.
Oh, Adderall.
Yeah.
I don't know if Adderall, that's not a depression. That's not. Well, my friend, he's a recovering drug addict.
Yes.
He knows all of them. He's a retired Crip. He's also a successful real estate agent, so he turned his life around. But yeah, no, Doc, you.
The truth is free and it's expensive.
But you hit me right now. You stun me. You stun me. So for me, it's like, how do people? Because again, when we're talking about that situation, and I say that because I'm trying to stay to the subject, but without digging in. Even though it's almost 20 years old.
Yes.
I got 2 kids now. It's a total different perception, a total different angle. I feel a totally different way about it. Being now that nobody really cares, right? So when this comes out, you would probably see people say, we don't care. It's, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's how I feel too. But in people's perception, like if 50 years from now, am I the bad guy?
No.
Why not?
Well, let me go backwards and ask you a question. So this is not.
There are 3 simple changes I tell all of my arthritis.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on just a minute.
So have you in 20 years gotten to a place to get past it yourself?
The only reason why it's still in the forefront of mama
Yes.
is because I haven't been living in my truth.
Okay.
So not living in your truth,
What's your
but living in
truth?
this
Tell it.
in this avatar that gives you an unlimited access to having fun,
Yeah.
not giving a F, doing what you want to do, knowing how to run businesses, and still let the character overshadow the intelligence behind the whole setup of everything people are watching, like it's accidentally happening. You know, being, I think 100 steps ahead of everybody by knowing things that other people don't know.
What you know?
That is a character
Nah,
that can only play out in
he
certain
not gay,
phases of your
Kim.
life. And then when you get more mature, you start to go, well,
He's not gay at all. He is talking about, I'm telling y'all, he is talking about, I believe, in my opinion, I believe he is talking about the situation with Kim Kardashian. Remember, Ray J was connected to some really high profile people. I can name so many people. Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather, Diddy, Whitney Houston, Lil' Kim. The list goes on. Y'all, I'm telling you, he is well connected. Ray J has been involved in a lot of things, and he got to keep his mouth closed. And I want y'all to continue to listen. She said the Illuminati. Child, I don't know what they call that little group. I don't know, child.
So how much longer can we deal with that character when it's not really 100% authentic to the world's perception?
Yeah.
So I said a lot, but I didn't really say nothing right there.
No, I got it.
But if you
too.
want to live the truth and you're not, it doesn't feel good. So for me, like money and all of these other things, like I made too much money and I blew all the money. I know how to spend a lot of money today. I know how to save it. It doesn't do anything. When I take my daughter to school or my son to school.
Check this out. Who are you talking about, y'all?
And this is hypothetical. But if my daughter likes a school that's 5 minutes away from me, and she wants to go to that school, so you have to get an assessment or something, right? You have to go to the school and they have to meet with the kids and I guess do their due diligence on the family, blah, 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 and then they'll accept you into the school. There's a school that my daughter didn't get accepted to. And there's only one reason why. And it leaks back to where we are again with the truth, the lie, and this clash between false enemies. And when my family gets affected by it.
Hold up. First of all, like I said, a lot of people thought Ray J was not saying a lot. He said a whole lot, in my opinion. Ray J say a whole lot because, first of all, Kim Kardashian live in Calabasas, right? Her kids go to school around there. At one particular point, the Norwood family had a home a few streets over from the Kardashians, right? He said that his daughter wanted to go to a school and they had to do an assessment, and pretty much she couldn't go to the school because it leaks back to what he was just talking about. Now, what would have leaked back? It ain't Whitney Houston. Her people gone. Bobby Christina's gone. Sissy Houston is gone. They ain't even from that area. Who is he talking about? He's talking about Kim Kardashian. I figured it out. What Kim said, Ray J is hard to figure out. You got to pay attention, child. I figured this one out. He's talking about Kim Kardashian. He had to become the bad guy. Everybody thought Ray J was the bad guy. He was the one who released the sex tape. He was the one who recorded Kim Kardashian. And it was like she didn't know anything about it. How you know nothing about it? It was a whole production staff. She knew about it and they shopped around. Trust me, Kris Jenner was involved in it. And how did it get leaked in the first place? Y'all, I'm telling you. She's talking about Kim Kardashian. Let me go on and get back to the video.
It turns me into something else. And I don't want my family to continue to be affected by this story that never stops, right? I mean,
The
I wanted to
story. What story never stops with Ray J? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all, you listen, this Kimmy's world. Y'all ain't slow. What story has the Norwood family been affected by? Mind you, the accident Brandy had way back in the day. Y'all remember the accident where that person was unalive due to the accident, right? That ain't the story. The story that has been hovering over their whole family and over Ray J is who? Kim Kardashian, the sex tape. Kim Kardashian got famous off of it, and Ray J career suffered. Reputation, I'll say.
stop.
Right.
You know, I mean, of course, the other side wants it to stop because they don't even talk about it, right? I don't like to talk about it.
Are you concerned
It
your
ain't
child
Whitney,
is
y'all.
a late talking?
It's definitely not Whitney, Kim. It ain't Whitney because Whitney done gone on. She done gone on. Bobby Christina ain't there. And that ain't gonna, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People really don't care. Just because you have money does not take you out of the mix that you are Black. Okay? You gotta think. People are gonna side with Kim Kardashian. A Black guy sat up there and recorded an STX scene and then leaked it. Oh, he's the bad guy. Oh, he's definitely the bad guy. Okay? Okay, let's get back to it. Let me go and share the screen.
I would like to put it to rest. It's like Jesse Smollett.
See?
I don't know if what he said was true or not. I talked to him. The world created this story about what it was. And then when they felt like they found the truth, it just took.
You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. I watched a video this morning and I was going to talk about it and try to weave that into this, but I didn't have time to do enough research on a video. And from what I always thought Ray J had something to do with Whitney Houston, I wanted to know what was on that letter that Whitney wrote to Brandy right before all this popped off. Nobody ever know what the letter had said. Y'all do know. I believe, and this is my opinion only, allegedly, I believe Ray J probably had something to do with it. I saw a video, like I said this morning, that a news outlet came out with, and I believe it was Extra, came out with this video. And y'all, it is so crazy. When they brought Whitney Houston body down from the hotel, they put her body into this red vehicle. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, saw the video and everything. They put her in this red vehicle. Like, it kind of looked like a red ambulance. And Ray J walked down with the body and he covered his face. And there was a bodyguard or somebody who walked him to this Toyota car. He had his face covered. And then somebody record, y'all, you know what? Instead of me talking about it, I'm getting ready to show y'all. Ooh, child. I ain't want to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Just hold what you got. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm sitting up here making this up, because I ain't. Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Just hold what you got, y'all. Hold what you got. Hold on, I gotta find the video. While y'all waiting on me to find this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hold on just a minute. I'm about to show y'all this video. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find the exact spot. Where is it? Hold on, maybe it's at the beginning. I didn't even want to bring Whitney in here. See, Kim, you don't brought Whitney Houston up in here. Okay, here it is. Y'all, I did not want to bring this up. Okay, here we go. I think I found it. All right, y'all. Let me share the screen. Please hit the like button.
I want to start here because I want to tackle the Whitney stuff first. So as we're watching the Ray J stuff, because a lot of people are tying in Ray J's meltdown to Whitney. So I had never really like deep dived, and this is not a full deep dive, but it's very strange. So the first thing I looked for was this infamous video where Ray J was fleeing the scene after Whitney's body was taken. Extra was the only person that had it, and Extra took it down, which is strange because anybody Googling Whitney or Whitney scene, you would think that they would keep that footage. They were the only ones that have it. It's exclusive to Extra. It's taken down. So it says, moments after security staff at the Beverly Hilton Hotel raised a white blanket near Beverly Hills Fire Ambulance, possibly to shield the activities as Whitney Houston's body was brought out of the hotel. A distraught man identified as Whitney's friend and on and off again boyfriend, Ray J, emerged from the hotel, hiding his face under his jacket. Flanked by a security guard, he was whisked into a waiting car and left at the scene. According to TMZ, after rushing to the hotel to see Whitney, Ray J was turned away by police. Keep in mind, TMZ said this. Extra exclusively reported that Ray J comforted Whitney's hysterical daughter, Bobby Christina, who was crying and screaming in the hotel lobby. Why would Ray J be turned away at the scene, but still be leaving right with the body?
Yo.
It starts off strange.
Yo.
One, I would say YouTube page from 12 years ago took the footage from Extra and caught it. So
y'all, check this out. Look, y'all, look. Let me go and hit pause. Look. They are bringing Whitney Houston body into this red ambulance. Pay close attention. Y'all, I'm telling you, I like this stuff be right in front of you, and you don't even realize what be going on. Like, they be doing straight switcheroo on you. Y'all, watch this. This is crazy. What? Look at here. That's Ray J. And
that is Ray J, and that's not a bodyguard. His name is Van Exel.
Y'all, let me slow this down where y'all be able to see this a little better. Mo better.
Okay. Again, that's not a bodyguard. That's Whitney's handler. When you think Van Exel, from this point on,
it's crazy. Kim, this is crazy. Where's she at? She said, okay, I read that. Something's weird about that. He got away with it. She said, oh my God, that's what I said. Look. It ain't over. Y'all remember, y'all just keep watching it. I could have hollered when I seen this.
I can't call him Hips.
Check this
Tim
out.
will forever be Hips, but we'll just say Hips Galore, which
y'all,
is Bruce
who is
Jenner.
this?
I mean, Chris.
Who is this? This is Chris Jenner boo thing. This guy right here has been around so many celebrities. Y'all, oh my God. This is deep. This is a rabbit hole that I probably do not want to go down. This is deep.
Jenner's boyfriend.
He got some big hits.
Hips Galore is a handler. Hips Galore was at the scene with, I believe they say Michael Jackson and Kim Porter.
What?
It's like the cleanup woman, but it's the cleanup man.
Yeah.
This one just happens to have hips like a woman. But Hips Galore was there. So when you hear Van Exel, think Hips Galore. He was not just a bodyguard. He was definitely part of the entourage. And we're going to get into who he is.
Y'all, this
but
crazy.
I want you guys to really look at the inconsistent. This is a red truck where they just put the body. But if
You
you
can
go
see
to the
Ray J.
actual footage, the footage that's readily available.
Can y'all see Ray J on the side of that ambulance right there? Got his hand to his head. Who see him? Drop a one in the comment area if you see Ray J right there on the right side. I don't know if that's y'all right or left. He got on that black jacket with the white shirt, look kind of like a grayish blackish pair of jeans, and he's holding his hand to his ear like he calling for a ride. Who see that? That's Ray J. Jesus. That's Ray J.
Attention retirees, if you're willing
Hold on,
to be
y'all.
at your computer,
now
this is what they show you.
Who remembers there's going to be a white coroner van that comes out? Who remember everybody thinking they put Whitney Houston in this van? Who remember that? Straight switcheroo. We thought Whitney was right there. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it.
That's definitely not a red truck with her body in it. The news media is already there. It's strange. But I want to go specifically back to this.
So what does Ray J really know?
Ray J emerged from the hotel, hiding his face under a jacket, blanked by a security guard. He was whisked into a waiting car. According to TMZ, after rushing to the hotel to see Whitney, Ray J was turned away by the police. So that means that story was planted by somebody. But who, other than Ray J, would plant a story about Ray J's whereabouts? Maybe it would be
I have no idea.
Van Exel, Whitney's aide, who emptied the hotel room before police arrived amid claims that booger sugar was taken from the death scene. An aide to Whitney Houston asked confessed to clearing her room before police arrived following her death. Self-described entertainment consultant Raffles Van Exel admitted he carried out the action to Dutch Telegraph newspaper, saying someone had to do it. I'm telling you, think handler.
So I'm going to go ahead and stop this right here. If y'all want to go ahead and catch this interview, I mean, not interview, but him talking about this, you can actually go to Make It Make Sense and watch the whole video. We're going to get back to this thing with Ray J. With Pastor Jamal Bryant. Let's see if I can scroll and find where he was. Hold on just a minute. Okay, let's run this back.
Man, to live through my truth.
Yeah.
Not through what the things that would happen with all of these different speculations of this and that, and all of the, just whatever it is. I just want my kids to go, okay, this is who our dad was. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I don't really care about nothing else. I just care about my kids. And I care about what they think, and I care about what they believe. And I don't want anybody to recreate something that's not real inside of their mind to leave them in doubt. And so to do that, I would have to risk all the money I have, all the money I made, all the money that I'm getting paid for, to be quiet, to not say nothing.
Yeah.
You said,
what is the cost? How much more does it cost you for your peace?
I don't know, because if you tell me a crazy number, like, and maybe I need to go to church for this, but if you tell me a loud number, then I might take it.
Yeah.
And say F the truth, because my kids is extremely good, which is horrible. What does that say about me?
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
That's a crazy number. 100, 200, 300, that's out.
Let me move this along.
Exact details from the people who were involved. It's still a question mark.
Yeah.
And it results back to, if you want to say this resorts back to.
Did his mouth just that porn star? I just read that, y'all. Did anybody see his mouth just say porn star? I'm about to run this back because I could have sworn that's exactly what I saw his lips say.
Facts of it and get the real exact details from the people who were involved. It's still a question mark.
Yeah.
And it results back to if you want to say I'm a
yeah.
That's exactly what he said. So of course he's saying, oh Jesus.
This resorts back to if that's the story that you listen to on how it was created, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Ray J did it without somebody's consent.
See?
Which makes Ray J.
Then I tell y'all, Ray J recorded Kim Kardashian without her consent, and that made him the bad guy. That ain't true.
A horrible person.
Yeah.
Whatever happens after and you overcome the adversity of it, now we're here, right? It still doesn't take away the stench of it. Everybody forgot. Everybody cares. Or people know what really happened. But you really don't know until you know. That's like a lot of people say OJ did this and OJ did that. Well, OJ was acquitted, so he didn't do it legally in the legal system. But if I showed you the knife with the blood on it in the video and doing it, even though you might have said he was involved, it would mess your mind up.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of situation.
Was that the darkest season of your life?
It's not it's the darkest season of my life now.
20 years later.
20 years later with 2 kids, with a daughter that I love, and my son, and looking at them and knowing the morals and the integrity that I've been instilled in as a man through my parents, for that little stench to be there, that matters to me.
Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah.
And I want to get past it. I want to go through the pain of losing all my money and somebody suing me, and I've reached the contract, and so now I don't have nothing, and I'm butt naked in the courtroom just telling the judge all I care about is the truth. Take everything else away. That's where my mind goes.
Yeah. And will that give you peace?
Butt naked in the courtroom?
Yeah. What? How many years have your parents been married?
Longer than I've been born. So like maybe my mom, maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
35, 30.
Yeah. My parents were married for 55 years.
And that was in a different time.
Yeah.
Where, marriage, loyalty mattered. Where you would sacrifice happiness for the vows that you. Right?
Yeah.
Now it's different,
Want to spend the rest of your life by yourself.
So
$4,000 into my nursing.
basically, Ray J was just saying that Pastor Jamal Bryant asked him, would he ever get married again once all this is over with him and Princess? He didn't say Princess, but your wife, whatever. Ray J said he will never get married again. He loves Princess. That's who he will love to the day he died. Basically, he is putting money aside for his nurses fund, putting $1 million in each account, to where when he gets old and he needs somebody to wipe his behind, it will be a hot, pretty nurse who is getting paid. Basically, that is his nurse fund. We're just going to fast forward on to see here.
Love, they getting older with you. I'm giving you all this that nobody's ever heard. Was on the roof. And
he talked about when he was in Mexico, he wanted to unalive himself. And he was laying on the top of a roof, and he was basically saying, if I fall off this roof, then pretty much it's done. But he didn't. Of course, he didn't fall off.
You're gonna live. You got.
Okay, let's fast
forward.
forward.
This whole time, just like the National Syndicate and all this, they'll come kill me, bro. They'll kill me for this. Literally murder me. I'll be like, tomorrow you'll be like, yeah, Ray J overdosed from some fentanyl that he did. It's like, damn, Ray J was a drug addict. He died. That ain't really that.
Right.
They killed me.
I'm praying for your protection.
So basically, for the rest of the interview, he was just talking about, if something were to happen to him, because he knows so much. And that's the reason why he can't say anything, because if he opened his mouth to say something, they're going to unalive him, just like they do all the other celebrities. Y'all know how people come up saying that they died from fentanyl and everybody be questioning like, what? Yeah, child. Anyway, we're going to move right along. Pastor Jamal Bryant, it's so funny that he came out with this interview. He dropped the interview on Friday because Pastor Jamal Bryant just got married. He just had a wedding. Yes, he did. For those of y'all who did not know, let me show y'all. He just got married. He said, I was married now. I'm going to mute this because he's playing music. But this, for those of y'all who did not know, he was engaged. He did get married this weekend. This is his new bride right here. She is, I believe she's assistant pastor of New Birth. That's her. And that was her wedding dress. That's what she got married in, honey. It's cute now. I ain't gonna lie. It's cute. It's a little pantsuit, little pink pantsuit, bedazzled. And Pastor Jamal Bryant, he being extra too. Both of them extra. So I guess they just extra match made in heaven. Maybe that's what he needed, child. So that is his new wife. And this is them together. They look very, very, what do you call that? They look good, child. They look good. So congratulations to them. Congratulations in order for both of them on their wedding day. Shout out to them. So moving right along, let's hurry up. We already been on this live for an hour. And the topic is Plies and Soulja Boy. Now, those of y'all who did not know, Plies was suing Soulja Boy for his sample of his song. Now, we talked about that on the show. Y'all just hold what you got so I can pull this up real fast. So hold on just a moment. But yeah, Plies is suing Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy had a response. He said the lawsuit was for copyright infringement from the song Pretty Boy Swag. Is basically, Soulja Boy was saying, is not your beat. Soulja Boy told Plies to sit his broke bleep down. So you want to wait 10 years and try to sue a ninja over a beat. Don't matter when it was, he got you. Anyway, hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can pull this up, the whole clip up. Hold on. I want to pull the whole thing up, not half of it. Dang, he took it down. What happened? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to show this one. Hold on. Some of this stuff, y'all be popping off on the weekends. I be missing it, y'all. Hold on. All right, let me share my screen with y'all.
Man, you know Plies on you. Plies. If you don't sit your broke ass down somewhere, nigga, what the fuck wrong with your cheap ass, nigga? Pretty Boy Swag is not your beat, nigga. So you want to wait 10 years to try to sue a nigga for a beat. That is not your beat, crazy man. What the fuck is wrong with you, Plies? Need to change your name to Lies, cause you a motherfucking lie, nigga. You know that ain't your motherfucking beat, broke ass, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You should have just said, hey, bro, I'm broke. Let me hold something. You Plies, you don't sit your bald-headed ass down somewhere, nigga. Your motherfucking hairline in the middle of your head, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Oh, dang.
That beat is all original music. You only can sue somebody if they sample your song and don't get it cleared. That is not a sample, broke ass nigga. Sit your broke ass down somewhere, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? You know how much I put into Pretty Boy Swag, nigga? You trying to come and claim my shit, nigga? Them shit don't sound nothing alike, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? That is not a sample, nigga. That's all of your shit go do 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 do. My shit go do 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 do. Pretty Boy. That don't sound nothing alike, man. Sit your crazy ass down somewhere, broke ass nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Mad cause I'm up. Nigga see me perform at the BET Awards. That was the
Wait a minute. For those of you all who have been following Soulja Boy from way back in the day, did Soulja Boy used to drop beats for people? Ain't that the way he started out? Hold on, let me see if I remember that. I remember correctly. Soulja Boy used to make beats before he started rapping or sell beats. Am I right or am I wrong? He did. Can somebody drop in the comment area? Did Soulja Boy used to make beats for somebody? I might be mistaken, but I could have sworn it was Soulja Boy. Does anybody remember that? Y'all probably don't. Y'all probably too old, but y'all probably don't know who Soulja Boy is. All right. Let's move right along on this morning. Matter of fact, I think we are going to be done for this morning's show. We had a great show. I wanted to bring some more things out, but like I said, we've already been on this show for an hour. So, an amazing Monday. We're going to pick back up on this topic with Ray J and Whitney Houston and all that. Because I don't know, maybe we should go down the rabbit hole. How many of y'all think we ought to go down this rabbit hole and do some investigation on this particular topic? How many of y'all will be inclined to watch it? Drop down in the comment area if you're watching this video on a replay. Let me know if you would watch that if I start talking about that. Have a little special episode about that and we just dive deep in this rabbit hole. Anyway, one thing I wanted to ask is, does anybody know anybody who does brand boxes? If you know someone who create brand boxes, if you're like, what is the brand box? Then no, you don't do brand boxes. Those who know what I'm saying. If you create and make brand boxes, please reach out to me. I am looking to purchase some brand boxes. Y'all remember we're talking about this merch here on Kimmy's World. If you do brand boxes, I believe there was somebody out there who did some things, and I can't remember where I saw them on YouTube. If y'all know who it is, please send me a message to my email. Let me know who they are. If you do it, please let me know you do that. I'm very interested. I want to create these brand boxes. If you trying to figure out what am I talking about, let me show you what I'm looking for. These particular brand boxes. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? Those are brand boxes. I want my logo on it, and then I want some items in it with my logo on it, with Kimmy's World on it. If you do this, please let me know. That is a gift that I want to give to myself. I've been talking about this merch all year, meaning if you do t-shirts as well. Now, you don't have to do t-shirts. I can actually outsource t-shirts from my husband's cousin. She does t-shirts. But if you do brand boxes, please let me know. I'll be checking into some other things, but I promise y'all, by the end of the year, we're going to have Kimmy's World merch, and it's going to be some fire merch. Y'all know candles got to be a part of it because I love candles and coffee mugs and t-shirts and all different types of little goodies in my brand box. So if you're lucky to get you a brand box by the time I get it, or if you have a membership to Kimmy's World, you have a paid membership, you may be receiving a brand box from Kimmy's World. Just to say thank you, especially if you've had a membership for over 6 months. Trust and believe, you deserve a brand box, child. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in this morning. We will pick back up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you have any news that you want to forward on over to Kimmy's World, make sure you send it to my email. Let me know, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you later. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, 'cause you're just that subscriber. Like and subscribe.